Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, KJ Majority, and we are Unhinged and Unfiltered. We got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as the Dino Fucker herself, in the building.
Man, a bitch can't like dinosaurs.
Hey, I'm just saying, in your chat, y'all was talking about how you have a dino orgy, all right? I ain't making shit up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Marty, also known as Tina, also known as the boss of a gaggle of Terry Crews sized niggas in the building.
I would never live this down. I would like something new. Thank you.
Be careful what you ask for, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as the Black Woman Fan Club.
Period.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Period.
Fuck. That'd be wild as fuck as a black woman if I'm not a part of that club.
Right.
Hey.
There
Well,
are
it's
some
not
black
wild
women.
as fuck because exactly. Yeah, but I'm not one of them.
I was about to say, I'm looking at you, Hannah Lee. Let's go pick cotton.
Cotton pick,
bitch. That shit pissed me off, and I'm not even black.
Yeah. I'm like, what are we doing? Like,
I think Soju need to do a 23andMe because I think she got a little nigga in her. Not enough to say nigga, but definitely enough to like have nigga tendencies.
I'm screaming. What are nigga tendencies, KJ?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Okay,
I was gonna say, I wash my legs. I wash my chicken.
See, okay, perfect example. She cleans her meat. All right, one. Let me see. What are all the nigga tendencies that Soju has? She don't got time for no one's bullshit. Let's see what else. You put me on the spot here.
No, I was just asking what are nigga tendencies?
Nigga tendencies in general. Let's see. Hold on. I'm thinking. Give me a second. My ADHD going crazy because this music is in my ear. Hold on. Nigga tendencies. All right. There's a joke somewhere there, and I could feel it. It's coming. It's like a sneeze that won't come out. Like I know that it's there. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm about to fall asleep. And I'm like, shit. I should have said X, Y, and Z.
Right. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Well, one of the nigga tendencies is like when you reach a certain age and like a younger relative comes to a cookout, right? Especially as a male, and they bring a very pretty or beautiful young lady to the cookout. You be like, okay, nephew, I see you, nephew. Go ahead, nephew. Another nigga tendency is just having a attraction to spades and also talking the most illest, most violent of shit while playing spades. And the more you love the person that you playing spades against, the more, vile the shit talking gets, right? After somebody just done died, had the funeral, put the body in the ground, you cried, now it's time to eat the best food you'll ever have in your life.
Yes,
and they always play some cookout music, everybody dancing and shit, except for the family. Like the close family, they're not dancing. But it's okay though. It's all right though. Another nigga tendency is we all have as a dude, if you see another black man, you give him the nod, and if a nigga give you the nod and you don't return it, you a bitch. And also, you're just born knowing how to dap up somebody. No one teaches you that. You just know.
Bro. But okay, I just wanted to know what those were.
Yeah. I'm still working on my doctorate. I've only got my master's in niggerdom. It's a tough course. This previous semester was rough. It was the Dr. Umar studies.
Mhm.
Like, I don't agree with a lot of shit he say. So it was hard for me to study the shit, you know? But a broken clock is right twice a day. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Because why do you need the white man's paperwork? For real. If I said this house is mine, it's mine. I don't give a fuck if you lived here for 20 years. It's my house now.
Mm. I don't know if I can co-sign that one.
Nah, nigga. Co-sign it.
Oh.
You could be a ghost and haunt that house. It's your house.
No, sir. That's another nigga tendency. We don't fuck with ghosts.
Sure don't.
Bro.
Mm.
I feel like that is just like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's like a people of color thing. I know it's definitely like a foreign thing because the way that if you like anybody's like parents, grandparents immigrated to this country, you got hella superstitions.
That's why anytime somebody sneezes, I immediately say bless you. Shout out to my grandma. She told my young ass that like when somebody sneezes, it's them expelling a demon out of them. If you don't say bless you, it finna possess you. And I know it's bullshit, right? But Lil KJ is still very fearful. So anytime somebody sneezes, I'm like the first one to say bless you. Not because I'm being polite, because I just don't want your demon fucking with me.
See, that's crazy because the way that I've heard that it's you say bless you is because when you sneeze, that's your soul escaping your body. And if you don't bless them, their soul won't go back in.
I don't give a fuck about nobody's soul.
That's crazy. Good old
If
love.
somebody told me that, man, listen. I'm like, I didn't say bless you. Why they still breathing? Hold on.
I'm screaming. All because their soul's not in there doesn't mean that they dead.
Well, they ain't supposed to be walking and talking.
Bella, girl, you better stop fucking around. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Just for the new listeners, Bella is not an actual human being. It is
my
a cat.
It is a cat.
And she's not actually gonna beat this cat's ass, Peter.
I will.
She don't mean that.
Don't give a fuck about the animals. Peter
That's not what they Twitter say.
Peter put out an ad saying to stop shearing the sheep because it's taking their skin off. We have to shear those sheep. We have bred the genes where they could shed hair naturally out of them. If we don't shear the sheep, they will just become over encumbered by their own wool and die. Please shear sheep.
Yeah.
Peter don't give a fuck about the animals.
So we done fucked up their whole lineage so damn much that they just got used to us sharing for them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dead ass though.
Damn. Pour one out for the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
What if like a magic sheep just learned how to just shed? Would that fuck the game up?
Probably would. We'd probably treat that bitch like E.T. I'm just convinced that we would treat everything like E.T. if we don't understand it. Government swoops in and starts experimenting on them.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'll be the first motherfucker to eat it. Cause I'm just saying, it might taste different.
I mean, that's not entirely wrong.
You know, it might taste a little magical.
KJ,
Might cure something.
Do you have a question for us this week?
I do, but we finna skip it because we got bigger shit to talk about.
Oh damn.
Yes, sir.
And we
yes,
were
sir.
Be wholesome.
If we have enough time, all right, fuck it, I'll ask. So, what anime do y'all think has the most toxic fandom?
I don't know many anime that well to answer that question. I can only go based off of the ones I do know.
That's fine.
Honestly,
toxic though, like
off the top of my head,
then you gonna kill you like that.
Yeah, nah, My Hero.
My Hero.
Yeah, the My
Hero
said community
death threats.
Is fucking awful.
Yeah, they sent death threats to the creator because
they sent death threats to the creator because they didn't have enough gay representation, except there's hella bi people in My Hero Academia. They wanted a gay character.
Damn.
Yeah, they sent him death threats, and then I don't know if it's been animated, so I'm not going to say what he did in retaliation to make them shut the fuck up, but he did something a little heinous.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. I read the whole thing. Also, they sent him death threats over the whole Endeavor thing about like Endeavor's redemption arc. A lot of people, especially in the West, were not happy about Endeavor getting a redemption arc, which I get because like he was hella abusive, and for him to be like, "Damn, I didn't realize." How you not realize?
Nah, he knew. He knew he was abusive.
Yeah.
He just did not care. Now
Yeah,
he cares.
Yeah, because now he gotta like deal with the consequences. But for me, I wouldn't like now. My hero, I understand why you say that, Soju. Did you answer?
I don't have one.
For me, it's Dragon Ball Z fans, bro.
See,
I stand 10 toes down.
I have not been in the Dragon Ball Z community in a long time.
The reason why I say that, bro, every anime that come out, right, you can be like, oh my god, this character is so cool. I like them so much. Can they beat Goku, though? Shut the fuck up. Damn. Niggas can't just like the character. He or she got to be able to beat Goku for them to be good.
I mean, it's the fact that characters that canonically can beat Goku, they're like, no, they can't, bro. Because Sailor Moon can beat Goku.
Yeah, because I was reading of like all of her feats one day because it was just on my timeline on Twitter. And, like apparently she fought some like godlike character. Every time they would like throw blows, they were creating and destroying universes.
Yeah.
You know how fucking insane that sounds?
Right.
But Goku can eat that apparently.
Right. Like Goku could beat her ass. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Madoka from Madoka Magica, easily. That bitch is a god. What are we talking about?
That's another anime that's been on my list. I've been meaning to watch that.
I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely fucked up.
I'm here for it. Okay. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm here for it.
If you're on like middle school girl magical girl time and you want to see something incredibly fucked up, yeah.
Okay, say less. A close second for me though are fucking Fairy Tail fans, dog.
I was actually gonna say that. That's actually second for me is Fairy Tail fans.
Because you can't look me dead in my eyes and tell me that Fairy Tail is like really that good. You can like it. No one's saying you can't like it, right? But like Fairy Tail has clear fucking flaws. And you want to tell me that Fairy Tail should be considered part of the big three. Big three of what?
Mid.
Because like, don't get me like one of the reasons why I get so mad about fucking Fairy Tail, because I actually really liked Fairy Tail when it first came out. It had a lot of fucking potential. I was fucking excited. But like, niggas can only see the power of friendship kicking another nigga's ass but so much before they get goddamn tired.
Yeah, isn't that how they? The way that I watched 100 episodes of Fairy Tail, 100. I watched the first 100 episodes. I couldn't tell you what this show was about or what was happening. I blocked it out from my memory, and I know I watched the 100.
Like, bro, I just like, and when someone says they like Fairy Tail, I have to hold my tongue because like I know I get like real disrespectful when it comes to Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail don't even make big three of fan service. Damn. Like, it could have been a really good show because it came out at the perfect time because Bleach, I believe, was on its like last season when it was coming out. Naruto was in the Great Ninja War, and it was like a fuck ton of, not spoilers, fillers. One Piece has always been just pretty good, but it was like it came out at the perfect time, and it fumbled. And I'm even more upset because one of my favorite animes of all time is Rave Master, which is made by the same guy who made Fairy Tail, and I don't know why he could make such a great anime like Rave Master and fuck up so bad with Fairy Tail.
Tina, have you seen any of Fairy Tail?
No.
Don't do it. It's gonna hurt your feelings.
You're
I
not
didn't plan to.
Yeah, you're not missing out.
Like, cause you're gonna start if you ever do start watching it, you're gonna watch them like, oh, I don't see why everyone hates on this show. Like, it's pretty good. And then you're gonna get to a point where you're like, God damn, is it always just the power of friendship? Like, shit just don't make no sense.
It is. Like, cause I feel like Natsu always fights somebody way stronger than him, gets beaten damn near to death, but then the power of friendship saves him like every time.
There's only one fight where him beating the guy makes sense, and like there was consequences to what Natsu did, and it was the first like major fight we ever saw Natsu in, where he was fighting Jalal, Erza's like romantic interest.
See, I don't even know if I got that far.
It's in the first 100, so you definitely did.
Okay. See, when I say I blocked everything out, I mean it. I knew Natsu's name, I know Lucy's name, I know Erza's name, and I know Gray. Everybody else, pretty faces. I don't know who the fuck you is. I don't even remember the cat's name. Is it Happy? That sounds familiar. Either way, I don't know. I don't even know if Asta, I don't know. Fairy Tail won't make you quit anime.
If
it's your first anime, it might.
Yeah, because like if that's your first anime, it's either you're gonna really, really fucking love it, or you're gonna be like, wow, this is dog shit. But
how
let me stop.
A wholesome question.
I mean, what you mean? Compared to last week, y'all was sucking 20 dicks. We just talking about toxic fandoms. This is pretty wholesome in comparison.
I mean, you know what? That's valid. Shout out to the wall. The wall was MVP with like, you know, you versus 20 dicks.
All right. So some more serious matters. We're gonna talk about the shits and gigs kind of debacle. Also, you missed it last week, bro. The question last week was, you gotta swallow 20 dudes' nut, or
die like the most horrible, painful death that KJ could describe.
Yeah, like your bone, like your flesh literally melts off your bone slowly in the span of 12 hours, type shit.
Yeah, you also had 12 hours to suck the dicks.
Yeah. I feel like that's reasonable.
I mean, it is, but also, what if they all take like 45 minutes? I don't know, man. I might just damn near die.
That's why you gotta hope that you get a whole bunch of 2-pump chumps, you know?
God damn it. Let's talk about the shits and gigs. Either way, Asta, you can't miss a pod, fam. I don't know what to tell you, man. Fam,
just give me death. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. Let me tell you something. I hurt my back and that shit hurt like a bitch. If the pain worse than that, you know, I'll find a way to live with myself afterwards. At least I'm alive, you know? All right, so jokes aside. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the shits and gigs debacle. I have 3 clips that I'm going to share with y'all, and then we're gonna have a discussion on it. I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact that Soju and Tina both know what the fuck's going on, but there might be some people who don't. So we're gonna just watch the clips because I feel like you kind of have to see the clips in order to really understand like why the shit is so fucked up. You know what I mean? The first clip, in my opinion, I don't think is that crazy, but we'll discuss. So boom. Hold on before.
In Atlanta, I've seen the least bodies so far.
Oh, yeah. Thank God we ain't from here. I'm a Texas girl. You ain't offending me. You still ain't saying you see.
We've still got a couple days. Maybe we'll find out. But yeah. I've seen like 2 or 3.
Hey, but what is y'all's type though?
Bad is the type. Facts.
So what makes a girl bad?
It varies. It matters how you own it. There can be a skinny girl who wears the fuck out of being a skinny girl. Mm. And then you got a thick thing who just owns the shit out of being a thick thing. It's bad is bad is bad.
That's a PR answer.
A PR answer.
Yeah.
If you have, I'm not saying everyone's beautiful. I just told you Atlanta's clap. I never said everyone's beautiful. I just said I'm not seeing any baddies here.
You know what's funny about Atlanta, though, Atlanta has a lot of transplants. So a lot of the people that live here, like, you rarely run into people when you're out and stuff that are from Atlanta. Like, the real Atlanta people, they be in the trenches, like off of Cascade.
We about to get jumped next time we go
Off
out.
of Cleveland Ave, that's what they be.
Get
What?
jumped. We live here, man.
I don't go to Cleveland Ave. I'm not getting jumped.
That's crazy.
So, how do y'all feel about that clip?
I mean, it's whatever. It's the fact
Right.
that it's compounded with everything else.
Yeah, because
like
If that was
Go
all
ahead.
it was, I would have said the people are tripping.
that's how I felt. I personally didn't feel like it was that deep. I also thought it was crazy to be like there are no baddies in Atlanta because that's in the whole city.
Atlanta do be having the transplants. I mean, like a lot of people end up like in Atlanta for one reason or another. So I'm not surprised that there's just a lot of people from like, you know, other states and shit there.
But I don't know. I still think it's crazy to be like there are no baddies
Right.
in
the
Atlanta.
in the
entire city.
Like there's not. And
That's-
I've seen those 1v20 things. There's some bad bitches in Atlanta.
Facts. If them YouTubers can find 20 pretty ladies, there's no way that y'all traveled through the city of Atlanta and was like, damn, all of these hoes is ugly. God damn. All right, so here's the second clip, and this second clip is what really got people upset. And I don't want to use the word tilted because I hate that phrase, but I guess that's like the best way to describe it.
Look, what is the black girlfriend effect? This
Oh, you don't know
You
about
just
this?
glow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend. All of a sudden, he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up. Glows up, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
Glows
I
the
like
fuck
that.
up.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their
Nah,
hair.
bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
They grow a
step-
beard
they step their
because
dick
there's
up.
more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
That's hilarious.
I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
You think?
Protective.
Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Who
No.
That means white.
Let me get a U.S. translation.
Kendrick fans, get 'em!
We love them all.
Yeah, that's royal English for
What is the black girlfriend effect?
Yeah,
Bro.
that was not it.
No. The funny thing is that I saw someone talk about this clip before I actually watched the clip, and she was saying that apparently them laughing was them being uncomfortable, but it's like, bitch, you look mad comfortable laughing at all these comments that this white man is making about black women.
What's
Like, what is uncomfortable about that? And it's like, even if you are uncomfortable in a situation and like there is a thing as nervous laughter, but like sometimes you gotta speak on shit even when you are uncomfortable, and that should have been a situation where they did.
right?
Like stop him dead in his tracks because everything he was saying was fucking out of pocket, disrespectful towards black women, and they're just keying to this shit like it's okay, and it's not. Like, nah.
No, and the thing about it is that like even they have said on multiple occasions that if they go up on somebody's podcast and like the person starts busting jokes with them and whatever, and they don't think it's funny, they're not going to laugh. And they have been on other people's podcasts where like the dude that they were on the podcast with was like busting jokes and they sat there dead quiet. So plus, I'm sorry, but you leaning forward and clapping is not an uncomfortable laugh. Like, you are genuinely kikiing. Like, you are genuinely laughing at this fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just mad crazy. Apparently that guy, I think his name's like Andrew Schultz or whatever, the white guy. Apparently there is a lot of clips of him saying disparaging things about black women. Like, every clip I've seen of him is just him talking shit on black women.
So Andrew Schultz used to have a podcast with Charlemagne the God from Power 105. And I remember I have never been a huge Charlemagne fan for like a myriad of reasons, but I didn't know who this Andrew Schultz guy was. So I watched one of his stand-up, and his whole like comedy shtick is like, I don't want to say they're racist jokes, right? But he makes a lot of jokes about like racial stuff, right? Like he teeters the line of like what's acceptable for a white guy to say type shit. You know what I mean? And so like I already was kind of like, nah, I feel like there's gonna come a day where you say something that like crosses the line. You know what I mean? And I remember he was getting a lot of kudos because he's Jewish, if you couldn't tell by his last name. And he was calling out a lot of like Zionists, and he was saying how he's pro-Palestine, and, you know, don't use his religion to as an excuse to commit genocide, right? So I was like, oh, maybe he's grown, maybe he's learned, you know, maybe he's evolved, right? Because everyone can change. I'm a strong believer of everyone can change. But when I first saw the clip, ironically, I saw the Atlanta clip and this clip back to back, because I had saw someone post about the Atlanta clip and people were getting upset, like, oh, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And then the next post after it was someone, quote, retweeting it with the Andrew Schultz podcast clip. And I hate the fact that black women always somehow end up being the butt of people's jokes.
No.
And I don't understand, like, they were talking about the black girlfriend effect, which was like a whole trend on TikTok. We've seen it happen. Look at what's Taylor Swift's boyfriend's name?
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Before Swift, my man was swagged out, right?
Right.
My man looked cool. To the point that like other white dudes were getting his haircut and they were calling it the Travis Kelce. And niggas was like, nah, son. We've been having that haircut for centuries. Fuck out of here.
Then he started dating Taylor Swift, and the black girls snatched their magic back. My man is not fine anymore.
And like it's a thing. Like I've seen it where like, you know, they start, you know, they dress like one way, and then they start dating a black girl, and their fashion, their looks, the way that how they rock their hair, it elevates, right? Not all the time, but like a good chunk of the time. And a lot of those dudes are happier for it. They're like, yeah, you know, I didn't realize how corny I looked until I met Shorty. And now look at me, bro. I'm kind of fine.
Right.
And I'm never leaving her, because I know as soon as I leave, I'm going back to corny. I'm going to look like Cinderella when the clock hit 12.
Damn. All the magic left.
And like it's really upsetting, because like they turned this like positive thing, one of the few positive stereotypes that black women have, and they turned it into like this super negative thing. And the whole like, you know, oh, it's a survival instinct. Like,
yeah, nah, that was crazy.
Do you understand what you're implying when you say that? Like, you're implying that all black women are these aggressive, disrespectful beasts that like you have to accommodate for, or they're gonna slap the shit out you. I've been dating a black woman for 12 years, over 12 years. And there has never been a time where like I felt like my life was in danger. She never put her hands on me. We have great fucking communication. You know, like she doesn't yell at me or anything like that. And there are a lot of black women like that. Literally, there's one on the goddamn show. And I cannot believe that I don't know. Is James is yeah, he's just light skinned. I can't believe two black dudes would sit there. Well, I can't believe it. But it's just I can't believe those two would sit there and just fucking laugh and kiki. And don't get me wrong, like you can see in the clip that they were trying to stray away from that conversation, but they could have them laughing and kikiing and finishing their sentences and shit, like that is not the move. You know what I mean? Like that's bad, bro. Like especially since like I feel like majority of their fan base is fucking black women.
They built their entire platform off of black women. Black women loved their podcast.
Yeah. Cause there was one point where like they were on an interview, I can't remember the interviewer's name right now, and they're like, yeah, we know that like a lot of people only watch us because we're like, you know, good looking. Which kind of sucks because we put a lot of effort into our shit, but you know, we'll thank you. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because even if like they agreed with Andrew Schultz and oh my god, the brown guy that was also part of that shit show. I know his last name's Aziz. I can't remember his first name right now. I used to watch a lot of his clips too. I find that Aziz guy pretty funny, but the shit he was saying in there, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that's not funny. You know, like black women aren't these creatures that you got to learn to adapt to. You know what I mean? Like that's fucked up.
With how much Andrew Schultz talks about black women, I'm just convinced that he is very interested in black women and they won't give him the time of day.
Either that or maybe he dated one, got hurt or whatever the fuck happened, and like this is just his fucking personality now. Like,
but that's bullshit though. And like also to like the black dudes who like, you know, got they feelings hurt in middle school because some black shorty was like, no, you too nerdy for me. Nigga, like don't get me wrong, like yeah, that shit sucks. Happy to me too. But bro, you 35, 40 still crying about that shit. Move on, bro.
Yeah.
And you trying to tell me that there were no nerdy black chicks at your high school? And there are plenty of nerdy black women out there that went through the same shit. How come they not anti-black men? You know what I mean? Like y'all are on some bullshit, bro. So the last clip that I'm gonna play is them apologizing. Before I play it, they deleted the apology, and then apparently they deleted 100 episodes that they had previously. The people were pulling other clips, like older clips from their podcast, where they talk shit about black women. So they pulled all those episodes. And they also pulled the apology, which is crazy to me because why would you pull the apology? I have no idea. So let's share the apology real quick. Yeah, hold on. Let me actually.
So if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Making a frankly racist joke. And we were laughing at it. And to give there's first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse. There is no excuse.
Agreed.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like it is, fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in those situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you I'll stand up, I'll kick them cameras down, I would smack homeboy in the face, I would say this, I'll do that. But when you're in there, you're in shock.
You're in shock, and all you want to do is move on.
Yeah, bro, move on is the fucking word, bro. All you want to do is fucking move on. Just move on to the next thing. Just move on to the next thing.
There's
and
so
like
many
we had
times.
to say a few times, bro, just move on. Just move on.
So many different topics. You were like, move on. And
yeah.
it's not even like about pity laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
get out of that situation.
Literally get out of that situation, keep the ball rolling. And we thought it was going to be more of like a bros chat, but it ended up being something that ended up being
something that's like really, really hurt people that look to us for support and look to us to feel protected. And protected is the main thing that I wanted to discuss, is that it is our duty to protect you guys.
Facts.
And it is definitely not cool to be in that situation. And again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down. And we fucked it on that occasion.
We did.
It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't know
that you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And once it's happened one time, you're like, fuck, all right.
You learn from your mistakes. And that's literally,
you literally
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, we fucked it, and we're.
So yeah, that's the clip. They have removed it from all their shit. To my knowledge, I don't know if by the time our episode hits YouTube and Spotify, if they have put it back, I don't know. But something that was pointed out was the fact that they take responsibility, but they also don't take responsibility. Like it's almost like, you know, yeah, we fucked up, but if you were in our shoes, you would have too.
No.
And there's another clip of the Flagrant podcast. That's the shit that they were on, where I can't remember the guy's name. They were comparing his looks to people with Down syndrome. And he's like, yo, that's not funny. Like, it's disrespectful to both them and me, because you're either one saying they look bad because they look like me, or I look bad because I look like them. And they didn't ask for that. You know, they're living their lives, enjoying life, posting videos on the internet, and you're then now taking those videos to make fun of me. And Andrew Schultz tried to dance around it. He was like, oh, you know, you're just being triggered. You're just being a victim. He's like, I'm not being a victim. That's literally what you're doing.
Right.
So listen, as a fellow black man, I wish I could say I've never been in a situation like this. Not in front of no cameras, but there have been numerous times where I've heard someone say, like, you know, oh, she's pretty for a black girl, or you know, if it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You know, even in the VC, there have been instances where, you know, somebody, I ain't gonna say nobody, and I ain't gonna say any names, but someone was like, oh, you know, white chicks got like that good coochie. In case you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, nah, son, I have no idea what the fuck you talking about. I've been with one person my whole life, and it's been a black queen. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do not remember that.
You weren't there.
I remember that, but I don't remember who said it. So you're going to have to tell me that after.
You weren't there, Soju.
Okay. That makes sense, because what the fuck?
Yeah, that was wild.
I'll just say it was someone at the time Soju was beefing with. Hence why Soju wasn't there. But anyway,
I was gonna but I'm beefing
point
with everybody.
The point I'm trying to make is, like, as a black man, and I'm talking to other black men, we gotta nip this shit in the bud, because the thing that y'all understand is, like, when you don't laugh and when you don't key, when you don't co-sign that shit, it gets awkward. The awkwardness is good.
Yeah.
They're supposed to feel awkward. They're supposed to feel like, shit, did I say the wrong thing? Because there's no way in hell I would go to a Jewish guy and be like, damn, Jewish coochie? Ugh. There's no way I'll go to a Latinx guy and be like, damn, them Latinas, they fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wouldn't say some shit like that. And if they smacked the taste out my mouth, I would deserve it. You know? And, like, I get so fucking, like, frustrated, because I don't understand how, as a black man, right, you came from a black woman. You know what I mean? Like, your mama, your sister, your auntie, your cousins, They all black women. So when you go on these fucking platforms and you say these things and you laugh at these jokes, right? You know you talking about the motherfuckers that raised you, right?
Exactly.
And a lot of times, unfortunately, it's coming from men that come from single mother households. And as a dude who comes from a single mother household, I don't understand how the fuck you sit there and let someone disrespect the woman who fucking raised you and you laughing kiki.
Yeah.
That shit isn't funny.
What happened to making white people uncomfortable?
Facts.
Right.
That used to be like a group pastime that we could all enjoy. Because if somebody
I love that.
Well, if somebody comes up and like, because I know I told you guys this story. I don't know if I said it on the pod, but like when I was 21 and working in the Vietnamese restaurant, some guy came in and we got his name wrong on the order, the ticket, because it was like a unisex name. I want to say his name was like Sam, and like whatever we have written down was something that rhymed with Sam. You know what I mean? And he was like, well, it's like, if you guys would hire people that knew how to speak English, maybe we wouldn't have this problem. And I was like, sir, I could assure you that everybody here knows how to speak English perfectly fine. And he immediately got mad uncomfortable and started trying to backpedal. He's like, no, I don't mean you. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care that you don't mean me. Like, what happened to making white people uncomfortable when they said some racist ass shit?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
and like get like, because you know Andrew Schultz is a pretty big name, you know. I can understand like you're kind of afraid to piss him off because that might mean burning bridges to other connections. But ask yourself this: do you want those connections though?
Exactly.
If his word is what they gonna live and die by because you didn't want to co-sign some bullshit like that, bro?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I want to associate with people who are okay with mocking black women.
Right.
And like, I'm not saying like mocking women outside of black women is okay, right? But if you want to say that there isn't an issue where black women are the least protected, you know, hypersexualized and the most mocked, then we can't have a real conversation about gender inequality. Because like look at all the women who have died from, whether it be police brutality, whether it be given fucking childbirth because the nurses and doctors didn't want to fucking listen to them.
Yeah.
It all stems from shit like this. And like, I know some people are like, yo, KJ, you're over exaggerating, it's not that deep. Yes, the fuck it is. Do you know that black women are 10 times more likely to die from childbirth than any other group of women in America?
When I was in pharmacy school, they were telling us, because I think we were going over pain meds, and obviously like childbirth came up. And when I was in pharmacy school, it was 2013. I think in 2013, our textbook still said that black women have a higher pain tolerance, so they don't need as much pain medication.
Yeah. Because like I think it's like our bones are denser or some shit like that.
Right. Yeah. Like it's something within a black person's anatomy to be able to withstand more pain. I don't know if that's been changed, because I remember us discussing this in class about how that's not true, and that was just something that slave owners would say. Like, you know,
justify the abuse.
Justify like, you know, beating your slaves because they could handle it. And it's just like, it was 2013, you know, like, I don't know how prevalent this still is in our healthcare, but like, we have one of the highest like mortality rates for giving birth anyway out of all of the first world countries. But of our mortality rate with giving birth, I think the highest percentage of that is black women.
Yeah.
It's just insane to me. To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. James and Fuhad is probably one of the only podcasts that I listen to, like just for shits and gigs, you know, like their name. Like
they're like literally the reason why we started this fucking show.
Honestly, yeah.
Like there's other reasons besides that, but like
they were a big inspiration.
Facts. Soju and I used to send each other clips of them all the time, you know? And that's what like started the whole let's get this shit going type shit. I would have like if you were to tell me that they were the ones that were key into this shit, I would have been like, nah, you're tripping. There's no way.
This one, I don't know. This hit home.
Facts. This yeah, when I first watched it, I had to walk away. I literally hopped off Twitter and I watched like anime just because I just couldn't. I was already doing like other shit, and then like that happened. I was like, I'm really not in the mood for this bullshit, bro. Like, if you are a fellow black man and you listen to this podcast, please, I am begging you and pleading with you. When shit like this happens, call it out. Like, I know we like to feel like we don't have a lot of power because of racism, right? Which is true, right? But we do have the power to be like, nah, that shit is not it, bro. That shit is not it, right? I don't care if you dating or married to someone who ain't black. That does not mean that you cannot protect black women.
Even if you aren't black, protect black women.
No, facts. But it got to start with us, right? Because like in 2020, when everything was going down in 2020, one of the main groups of people who were advocating for the protection of black men were black women and the LGBT community, primarily black members of the LGBT community, trans women, gay women, right? Like, anytime it comes time to stand up and protect us, they are there 10 toes down. When it's time for them, bro, we never show up. And that shit gotta end. And like, you know, we try to stay away from like super like political or social stuff just because we want shit to be humorous. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of dark out in the world. We try to be, you know, the light type shit.
We're here for the hee-hees and ha-has.
But sometimes you got to call a spade, and this shit ain't right. Okay. Do y'all have anything that y'all want to?
If anybody has any other comedy podcast besides ours that I can listen to, somebody drop me recommendations. This is probably the most wholesome thing I'm gonna ask in my DMs, y'all. Give me some podcast recommendations.
You can get podcast recommendations with a side of dick pics.
Please don't send me a dick pic. That is the one thing I will never ask for. Don't send me your cyberpunk coochie, but don't send me a dick pic. Unless you've also shaved that into the shape of a star or something. Then I'll be concerned, you know? Mostly the podcast recommendation is what I'm looking for. Please don't send me the dicks.
All right, so we're about like almost an hour in. I did have a few more what the fucks of the week. Do we wanna?
We could save it.
Yeah.
All right, lit. So y'all already know what time it is, bro. It is time for the Unhinged Battle Royale. I said Battle Royale.
One of these days I need 2 coughs, okay? But want to see.
You see what Asta said? Asta said, me plan on sending more things for Soja to get in trouble.
Please, Asta, I will have to kick you from my Discord if you send me a dick pic, man. I'm gonna have to kick you from my Discord. I don't know who you is anymore if you send me a dick pic. Do not send me nothing. Unless it's podcast stuff. So my story is from Today I Fucked Up. And the title of the post is Today I Fucked Up with Warming Lube. So last night, the wife and I, 29 female and 29 male, were in the midst of consensual sex.
The best kind.
It was a good time. Lots of passion, love, and some toys were involved. The only lube we had out was water-based warming lube. That was not a big deal until things started to get extra fun. See, she had a toy in her, and I was behind her, and we both agreed that it would be fun to go the anal route.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes where I screwed up. So I grabbed the warming lube, since that's all we had out, and it was all good at first. And we started going at it. Next thing you know, we both finish, and the additional warmth and fluid that filled her cavity gave me the sensation.
Filled her cavity is a crazy bar.
Honestly, I censored that.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
That my dick was now involved in a big old pile of stew. Immediately ripped me out of the moment, couldn't help but say anything, and ruined her moment. All because of all the warming lube making it a little too warm. TLDR, did consensual anal with my wife. I thought she shit all over my dick. It was just the lube. There was no poo involved for anybody concerned.
Because he had all that nut and lube. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's like the main reason why I don't want to do it, bro. Just because, like, I know if I pull my shit out and there's shit, immediate puke.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to hold it. It's just blah.
That's why I said, "Can I do a poop story?" And then I read it, and then I'm like, "Oh, no poop. We're cool." Just, I honestly could have either gone the poop story, or it could have gone it got too warm and burned our genitals.
See, right. I thought that, like, that motherfucker put that bitch in a microwave type shit and burnt his shit clean off.
Nah, it's like icy hot. First it's cool, then it's hot.
Not icy. Not icy hot, bro. Not because I remember I saw, like, one of those, like, Minecraft Reddit videos, and this dude, like, he thought you were supposed to warm it, so he put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
Hell no, brother.
And he put that shit on, immediate screams. Owies. And like I was like, when you picked up the bottle, it was
right. Icy hot to the dick. Yeah, no, I remember because KY jelly used to have that as like a lubricant that you could buy. It was like
they still do. It's not just KY.
Please.
It's not just KY. They even have condoms that do that.
Ew. I mean, look, I just remember reading all the horror stories on Reddit where it's like, today I fucked up by using the cooling and heating lube. Cooling lube, nice. Heating lube, dear God, why did this heating lube get to the temperature of the sun?
Out here screaming in vowels is crazy. Nah, bro. Nah, because I think the cooling is supposed to, like, help with performance for the dude, or like the warmth is supposed to help her get there. But from everyone that I know who's used them, they're like, it don't do shit for nothing. It's just a weird sensation. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
All right, Tina.
Mine is from Today I Fucked Up, and the title is Today I Fucked Up by Not Checking the Mail Before My Dad. Both my father and his wife like online shopping. Since they have a fairly trusting relationship and my dad likes opening packages, he frequently opens packages regardless of whether the name on the box is his or his wife's. The issue that I overlooked is that because of this dynamic, my dad apparently never actually checks who the mail is addressed to before opening it. I didn't want dad or his wife to even know that I got a package delivered, and I thought they wouldn't since the postal service sends you a notification on the day that your package is set to arrive with an expected delivery time frame. My plan was to watch the mailbox like a hawk during said time frame and swoop the package out of the mailbox before anyone else even checks it. It was my mistake that on the day it was delivered, I forgot to check my email and subsequently missed the notification. My dad knocked on my bedroom door. He cracked it open just a slither and handed me a clearly already open package that he had poorly attempted to tape back shut. He apologizes and said he thought it was bike parts that he was waiting for or something that his wife had ordered. What was actually in the box was a strap-on and 100 milliliter bottle of lube. I'm now convinced my dad thinks I'm a lesbian, or that next time I introduce him to a boyfriend, he will look at him in the eyes and silently assume he likes taking it up the butt. Fuck my life.
Ain't that what his photo?
I was about to
It's
say,
one or the other.
Who's it for then?
I don't know.
Why does she have this? I have questions. Demand answers. What the fuck? What? It's one or the other. What are you using it for? Yo, please keep track of that because I need an update. Because what were you using it for?
Right. Did somebody ask? Is that in the comments?
I'm looking for it, but I don't see it.
Oh, Monado said, was it a gift for someone? But still, with like the gallon of lube?
The gallon
You don't gift nobody a gallon of lube.
Yeah, nah. The moral of the story really is don't open mail that isn't yours.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Cause like don't get me wrong, like the dad shouldn't have opened it, but what was you gonna use it for? Cause she makes it sound like she ain't doing either the or. So what else is there?
Right.
Who is it for? Who you? Either you getting strapped or you strapping somebody. So what we doing it for?
Well, no, she didn't say that she's getting strapped. She said that he assumed that he was a lesbian. I thought that meant that she was the one wearing the strap. Maybe she is getting strapped?
Must be. Like the way how she worded it was like, this poor man. Like, bro, that's a safe assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like I'm either a lesbian or my dad's gonna assume that I'm pegging my boyfriend. Then what are you doing with it?
Oh, I just wanted to use it on myself. What do you mean? You could have bought it without the harness. They sell those. It's called a dildo.
Right.
I think it's rather cheaper. Like, I have so many questions. Like, what was he using it for? What was it for? Who's it for? Is it for you? Or is it for somebody you know? Please don't say it's a gift. How you gonna gift that to somebody? A gallon?
No, they said 100.
I heard 100 in my brain immediately went gallon.
They said 100 mLs. That's just the size of a regular tube of lube.
All right, well, okay, maybe it's not a gallon, but like, I don't know. Like,
No,
I know ladies.
A gallon is crazy.
I know ladies like gift each other shit like that, and it's like semi-normal, right? But do they throw lube in there as part of the gift?
No.
I feel like that's like getting extra credit on a test that you already got 100 on.
Yeah.
I hope Tina wins off the mystery. We need to know, Tina.
Like I'm dead at like, bro. Every week, just check it. I need to know why'd you buy it?
Okay.
I have so many questions. Cause like if I go to one of my female friends' house, right, and like I accidentally stumble on a strap on, I'm assuming that they using it on somebody, right? And if I know they not gay, I'm assuming it's going betwixt a man's cheeks. Which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, whatever makes your toes curl, whatever makes your toes curl. Okay? But like, when I ask, don't be like, what do you mean? It's not for either. What do you mean it's not for either? Those are the only options.
Yeah.
It's either A or B. There's no C. There's damn no. Okay. All right. So my story is from r/am I wrong? The title is Sex Life Feeling One-Sided with New Girlfriend. 27 male. 27 male, just started dating a 25 female. Things have been going well on most fronts, although sexually it's improving. We have struggled. I tend to have a little performance anxiety with new partners and require some physical stimulation from the woman I'm with to get comfortable and then immediately get hard. After those initial first few times where intimacy is obvious, I'm usually up and down all the time. Anyway, the first time we slept together, I got her off with, all right, I don't need to say all that. They did foreplay. And then started kissing her and asked her to touch me. And she immediately turned over and said it was insulting that she wasn't getting me there and I should just be hard at the thought. I slept with 20 plus women in my day, and honestly, this has never been an issue at all with any of them, nor have I received a reaction like that. And boy, did I make the issue worse. A month goes by, and we have sex successfully a few times. She gets a little more understanding when it happens. As I explain it, it's all in my head and nothing to do with attraction. I just like some physical touch to feel wanted and aroused. I explain other simple things that turn me on 3 times now in detail. She comes out and...
I'm so confused.
What's she confused on?
What do you mean? Is Shadi not touching you before any? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Pretty much. Like, you know, he does the tango with his tongue and fingers, and she's like, all right, cool. Stick it in.
Continue.
Fuck. Where the hell did I leave off? Okay. I explained other simple things that turn me on 3 times now in detail. She comes out and says it makes her uncomfortable doing that, but she will eventually just give it time. I respect that, but also find it confusing why it's making her uncomfortable to do that. Yet she loves when I do things to her. I've made her finish countless times, and she just seems not to care if I do. Here's the kicker that's got me kind of gutted, confused, and feeling really unwanted. I asked her if she touched her previous partners, and she says yes, in time, but it's never been an issue. Then lets it slip that she's done that with one night stands immediately because she's not shy or afraid what they'll think. Respectfully, this makes absolutely no sense to me and has me spiraling in my mind. I'm literally losing sleep at night over it. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
How do you do that to one night stands, but you can't do it to somebody that you're actively in a relationship with?
Right.
What's the logic behind that? Because they don't care? Nah. There's no way.
I guess like
she'll never have to face them again.
Yeah, I guess she's either worried that she's really bad at it or like she looks weird doing it. So because she'll never see them again, she doesn't have to worry about their judgment of her.
Right.
I guess.
But this is your man. Like, you I would hope that you would feel comfortable enough to like do these things, even if you feel like you're doing it badly or you look weird doing it. Like he can, you know, I don't know, maybe help with pointers or some shit. Like
because like I feel like a lot of people get like offended, not offended, but like they feel like if they don't automatically know how to make your toes curl, that there's something wrong with them. And it's like, no, like having these conversations and saying like, oh, I like X, Y, and Z. I like being touched like this. I like doing that. Da, 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 da. You can make that sexy. That could actually be part of the foreplay.
Yeah.
You just can't like you got to get out of your feelings a little bit.
I mean, I'm a little confused about being like, you should just see me and be on hard, sis.
That's
no.
true. Like, come on. People still need to, you know, be felt up on and like feel shit.
Right?
You can't
like,
just be like, just jump right into it. No,
you
bitch.
you gotta at least whisper something in my ear. Fuck.
Yeah, like you can't be like, you just look me in the eye and be like, that's all it should have taken. The look. I gave you the look.
Bro.
What do you mean you not bricked?
Like,
you want me to what? With my what?
I'm not gonna hold you the way that it's like you should just see me and be on hard. No, sis, because that's when you turn around and his dick is in your hand. You don't even know how it got there. What do you? You can't just be asking for on hard from your very presence. That's insanity. Like, relax, Aphrodite. The fuck?
Aphrodite.
Am I wrong? She's like, I walked in the room. You're not bricked?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, yo, I blessed you with the seeing my bare body and you're not bricked? It should be like the Incredible Hulk down there. Ooh. I should be seeing veins and bulging, okay? And it's like, and I can kind of understand that, right? Because like, if you're in the, you know, the nude and my boy is on like noodle, right? Like that is, I guess, like a little insulted. But if like he explains to you like, nah, I just need like physical touch. Like it's not like a attraction thing. Like I just need that to be there.
Also confused, but what do you mean by physical? Like, is she not kissing you?
I mean, it sounds like so. I think he said they kissed, but like it sounds like when it comes to everything else, she's just like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. So are we talking about sucking dick then? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, like, she ain't giving no blowy, no handy.
No
damn
handy
sure. I mean, based off of what he's saying.
Like, oh man, okay. Yeah, because that's why I was confused. He's like, I need you to touch me, sis. And I'm like, what is she doing? Is she treating you like a hire? She said, put this blindfold on, don't kiss me, do your business, and there's $20 on the counter. Like, what the? No, Austin jail. He said no footy.
No footy.
That would have been better than nothing. Like that, like my homeboy ain't getting nothing. Bro, I'm pretty sure if you ask my man here, like, yo, would you rather that or nothing? He gonna be like, I mean, it's not really my forte, but fuck it. Right. That's what I gotta do. I'll do what I gotta do, you know?
Damn.
How he react to the one night stand shit?
Bro, he said he spiraled. I would spiral.
I mean, yeah, I would spiral too.
No, I meant like of your post.
Oh yeah, is there more to your post?
Oh, there's way more. There's like 3 more paragraphs.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
No, yeah.
So, no, like there's 2 more. My question: am I wrong to think she's being selfish and has unreasonable expectations of me? I know everyone has past partners, and that never bothers me at all. But to think she just immediately given all of herself to random guys when she's drunk versus me asking to just be patient almost 3 months in, she's telling me she loves me. It's really fucking with me. I want to make this work if I can, and I can be patient, but I need an outside opinion because this is driving me nuts and making sex more of a daunting task than an intimate playtime with the girl I'm with.
Oh, give me 1 second. I have to give the dog his pain medication.
No worries. So while Soldier does that, I would say that he probably should just leave. Like, all jokes aside, like, I know that's our solution to a lot of the shit, but like, honestly, bro, like, there's not really much else you can do.
Yeah, because I don't know, who knows when she'll be ready to like do these things or whatever. But again, it's just mad weird because she's doing it to random ass people.
And also, I feel like that's like normal.
Yeah.
You know, because like I remember like I was talking to I was talking with my bros, right? And we were talking about like what would you do if you were with a shorty, you go to town on her and like she's like, oh, I don't give head, right? I immediately said, I'm packing my shit up and I'm going home. Cause like I feel like that's a reasonable expectation. You know what I mean? Like I'm not asking for you to pull out like 3 robotic blow up dolls and let's have a good old time. No, I'm asking for like the norm.
Yeah.
And ladies, y'all should be doing the same thing. If old boys like, oh, I don't do that. Oh, well, guess what? You not getting no pums. Cause you out your goddamn mind. Cause like I don't know. I personally like I feel like that shit is just like I feel like if you're not giving your partner foreplay before you do it, you're eventually going to just stop doing it, or one of y'all are just gonna feel very like robotic when you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like the foreplay is the fun part. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. I just don't get that. And the sad part is like I know quite a few dudes who've had like similar situations.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just it's rough. It's rough. Like I know one dude who like his girl would like Shorty would like lick it 3 times and be like, all right, I'm done. And like, what you supposed to do with that? Like,
I don't know.
Bruh. But listen, bro. Yeah, dude ain't wrong. For damn sure. Yeah, no foreplay is just boring. Facts, bro. Like that's just like don't get me wrong. Like there's times where like, you just get active, right? And that's okay. No one's saying like, if y'all are and heavy like that, ain't nothing wrong with that. But like none whatsoever all the time. Yeah, that shit is booty cheeks. That shit is ass.
Right. My bad, y'all.
You're good.
I forgot he needed the pain medication. He's just looking at me hella sad and trying to like get to his stitches. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about your pain meds. Hold on.
Like it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah. As a quick update, Trooper got snipped.
So no more fun time with his boyfriend.
I mean, he can still do that. Trooper
oh
is
yeah,
the throat go. Remember, he don't get sucked. He do the sucking.
Oh, he would have loved Shorty over here then.
Yeah,
they would have been a perfect match in heaven.
That's crazy. I don't know. Shout out the homie. I don't know who won.
Oh, I'm gonna say you.
What?
No, not you. Who? No. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I'm gonna say Tina.
I was about to say, I also say Tina just because I want to bookmark that or something, Tina. Keep that one. I need to know, what are you using that strap on for?
What are you using it for? Explain it to me, please. But yeah, no, I don't think that old boy's wrong. I would honestly, if he was one of my homeboys, I would tell him like, you need to talk to her and be like, listen, I think it's hella weird that she was slobbing on random dudes, but my shit, I gotta wait. You know what I mean? honestly, like not to give you an ultimatum type shit, but like I'm just gonna go because I'm not getting anything, you know. So it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
So, actually have our story to continue from last week.
No, was it like the original story from way back, or is it like from last week?
No, the one from last week. No, I won from way back. That's gone. It's in the abyss. I don't know who she is. If I have to get up, I'm beating your ass. Leave it alone. Stop it. I took off Trooper's cone so he could eat, and she's over here playing with it. That's her new favorite toy, but it's attached to his head, so he's having a pretty bad time.
Oh, poor Troop.
So this, again, to remind you guys of the title, this is from r/Am I the Asshole, and it was called Am I the Asshole for calling my coworker my work sister after she called me her work husband?
Bro. My God.
Yes.
Me too. Intimate shorty.
Yeah, I know you more intimately than your wife does.
Yo, Tina, what would you do if Dante said some random chick out where?
I'm pulling up and we fighting. Cause what do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean, bro? I will tell you all the ways that I am more intimately. He's more intimately with me, bitch.
Ooh.
Right.
Like I got a video right here.
I could pull out the crayon box right now. I could show you the shade of his booty hole. What do you know?
I'm like, wait, I don't know about that one.
You might lose the argument. You know, you might, cause y'all both on cray time. You know. Cause what if she's like, actually, it's a little darker.
Oh, the way that I would have to be like, babe, show your booty hole.
Actually, she's right. Wow, it is a little darker. Wait a minute.
Nah, that's how she won. Actually, she reverse psychology me in that one. But so the original post that we read last week was from like July. So this update is from September.
That's recent. Okay.
Hold on, before you continue. All right. So Wavy hopped in. Wavy hopped in the VC yesterday. I never heard Wavy talk before. All right. I want you listeners to understand. Don't let Wavy talk to you, bro. Okay? Because Wavy will just be saying a normal ass sentence and your draws will just be randomly at your ankle. And you're like, how the fuck did this happen? Wavy's voice is literally what you would think Velvet sounds like, okay? That motherfucker said hi, and I was like, ooh, why is my heart beating so fast? Wait a minute, is it hot in here?
I'm crying.
And then niggas acting like I'm in the wrong, because I'm like, hey, when we going on our date?
It would have been better if Wavy wasn't traumatized literally the day before, because Wavy does customer service. He started talking to an old lady on the phone and she dropped her drawers on the call.
Yeah, no.
And Wavy was
I'm
like,
just
I don't know
saying,
what to do.
Understand.
I'm screaming.
I don't condone, but I understand.
I'm screaming. My bad, Wavy. Pour one out for Wavy.
No. I just didn't know when we going on our little date. You know what I mean? You can't be talking to me like that and not take me on a date.
Wavy said someone's 60-year-old grandma in New Orleans was wild.
Oh, first of all, that's what you need to say. She's from New Orleans? Bro, that's normal over there.
I'm screaming. Trooper.
You lucky she didn't send you a picture. I'll get the vodka for Wavy.
Right, nah, for real. Pour one out for Wavy. Listen, I'm a cheap date. Just get me a 12-piece hot wing.
Oh, say less. I love me some Buffalo Wild Wings. Actually, me and my girlfriend were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
I miss
Wavy can't talk to my girlfriend. I just realized that. Yeah, he can't be using that voice when he talked to my girl.
That's crazy.
Like I'm a pretty secure dude, you feel me? But if that nigga say, like, even if it's something casual, like, oh, how are you doing? I might punch him in his jaw. Because first of all, why the fuck you talking to my girlfriend all sexy like that for? All right?
That's just how baby talks.
That's just default.
Right.
Like,
Nah, default to some bitch sounding, right? Okay? I need you to sound bitch made. Okay? Cause what the fuck? What the fuck? Why you all that bass in your voice for? Don't talk to my girl like that.
That's crazy.
It's bad enough he was talking to me like that, so now I feel betrayed. But now you talking to my girl like that? Nigga, I'll fuck you up.
Not betrayed.
The fuck? Don't be talking to my girl. If she in the VC, nigga, you better sound like Minnie and Mickey Mouse, nugget. Facts.
Bro. God damn it. Anyway, quick recap, Trooper. If I see, goddamn.
So while she go handle her pet babies, I'm just saying that nigga's voice sound like Velvet for real. They act like I'm tripping, but
I mean,
dear listener, whatever you, I want you to think of like them old school like jazz radio voices where they be like, yeah, we finna play. That's what that nigga sound like, okay? If that nigga were to read the phone booth, I ain't gonna lie to you, you might get a little the phone book, you might get a little flustered.
All right. So, work. Am I the asshole for calling my coworker my work sister after she called me her work husband? So, quick recap.
I'm scared.
Quick recap. Mary, the coworker, was upset with me for calling her my work sister after she called me her work husband in front of everybody. Sorry to leave everybody hanging for a couple of weeks. Sir, you originally wrote that in July. It is September. What the fuck?
I mean, it is a couple of weeks if you think about it.
So he says, after my last post, my wife and I are no longer comfortable with Mary's behavior. Although a part of me thought I was overreacting and thought it was just a part of Mary's personality. Felt the need to protect myself, so I requested a meeting with my manager and HR to document my side of the story. I wrote down everything and told them about the incident at the party as well. Also, I told them about Mary coming into my office and the comments she made. Honestly, that's the one you really needed to tell HR about. Because what do you mean you know me more intimately than my wife?
He should have recorded that shit, bro. Because what the fuck?
Yeah.
I made it clear that while I do not want them to take any action against her, I wanted to emphasize that her behavior has made me uncomfortable, especially her comments about knowing me better than my wife and her remarks about my shorts. My manager had already heard about the incident in happy hour as everyone in the office was talking about it. They have a small office. They only have 10 people working there. Like in that department. Yeah. So in the original post, he said there's only 30 people working for the company, 10 people in his department.
Oh, that's a small, shit. The whole company done heard that.
Yeah. So he told me that he would try to shake up the travel schedule to minimize our travel time together. The issue is that there are only 4 people in the company that can do offsite audits, and the other 2 don't want to be split up because they work well together.
Which makes sense.
So as a result, I have continued traveling with Mary for the next couple of weeks. It was awkward, and I kept my distance. My manager then called Mary and me into his office, saying that he plans on training a new auditor, Carolina, 26 female.
I already see how this gonna go.
Oh, Mary finna lose her shit, bro.
Even though it's not her place to, but go on, sis.
And set up a schedule where she would travel with me for 1 week and then she would travel with Mary the following week. We were asked to train her. I liked this arrangement because it meant that I no longer had to work with Mary. Carolina turned out to be a great travel buddy, and I made sure not to get too comfortable with her. I always dressed professionally when we went to our breakfast, avoided late night drinks, and maintained healthy boundaries. Things were great until last week. Last Tuesday, I could feel everyone staring at me when I entered the office, and I was immediately called into a meeting with my manager and HR. HR asked if I had anything to report regarding Carolina and if she had made
Told you got me on the edge of my seat, girl. Don't do this to me.
I'm sorry. I have to watch the dog so he doesn't, because I took off his cone. I don't know how to put it back on, and he will fuck up his stitches if I'm not watching him. Regarding if she made any advances towards me during our work trips, I told them no, that Carolina had been very professional the entire time, and I asked them why I'm being interrogated, and they told me that they couldn't disclose any further details, but that Carolina is being investigated by HR for inappropriate conduct.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Shawty lied.
Shawty lied straight out her ass. So
Oh, she is creep. She obsessed. Yo, the poster, bro.
You need a
I gotta
restraining
see
order.
his face, bro. I need to see how he looked.
I'm screaming.
You know what? Maybe he talked like Wavy, and I might understand why she feel that way.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I left the meeting and Mary came into my office asking what happened. She mentioned that she was traveling. She mentioned that she was told Carolina would no longer be traveling with us, and we were asked to travel together again. I told her that I have no idea what's going on. I messaged Carolina to see if she was okay and if she needed to talk. She asked if she could come to my office, which I agreed. Carolina then explained to me that someone anonymously sent messages to her boyfriend pretending to be someone from the office over the weekend. A message including screenshots of Carolina in an inappropriate way that she took in her hotel room while we were traveling. And among other flirtatious messages, this person claimed to Carolina's boyfriend that Carolina was cheating on him with someone at work. So her boyfriend went crazy after seeing the pictures, ghosted her, and then sent all of the messages that he received from this person to.
Right, hold on, because like Wavy said, HR can't be that stupid, bro. If these pictures were taken in a hotel room, it was Mary. Come on.
Right.
Put two and two together. Who else would be in a room with her where she's like in a, compromising position, potentially half naked or whatever, but like, come on.
Right.
Come on.
I was about to
Really?
say, it's like there's no way, because I understand why they would have two separate hotel rooms when it's like
A man and a
Homie-
woman.
Yeah, Homie and Carolina. But with Mary and Carolina, I'm sure that they're sharing the same room.
Exactly.
But also, if I'm Carolina, right, I'm immediately like skeeved out because not only do you have one photo of me, you probably have numerous photos of me half naked or naked on your phone. Also, how the fuck did you get my boyfriend's number?
No, yeah.
Have you been going through my phone? Like, bro. All for a fake work marriage? Nick.
Nah, because she knew you're not doing all of this and you are only this platonically.
Right.
You are not doing all of this She wants the D. No, dead ass though.
Yeah, and she wildin'
bro,
for real.
Bro,
She's
he needs to
not.
put.
That's
Yeah,
the
she's not
crazy
even
part.
getting dick down.
Like, if she was, then maybe just halfway, like a little bit. Understand? No, bitch, this is all in your head. Like,
That's what I got a problem with, because even if she get dick down, this is still diabolical.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like, bruh.
Look, sometimes if you get dick down, the dick do crazy things to your mind, okay?
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
KJ don't understand. He's never been dickmatized. I've been there, okay? It whispers to you, man. It tells you evil.
Good dick.
That shit is the fucking ring of power, apparently.
It's
Precious head ass.
It's the Flame King from like fucking Adventure Time whispering in the Flame Princess's ear. Do evil.
No.
Like, bro, you know what? Like, I would be so scared if I was the poster and I was Carolina, bro.
Quit. I'm not gonna hold you. Hold on,
bro. What if the job is good though? Like, what if this paying him like money?
It has to be if he's traveling like literally 80% of the time.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And also, like, not for nothing, the job market kind of suck right now. So, like, I understand why my man's like, nah, son, like, sure, just need to leave me alone.
Wavy said, listen, a good dick can make a shutty go crazy.
He said you could kick a shorty out your house at 2 a.m. and she'll knock back at 7 a.m. with breakfast.
That's crazy. Nah, he's not wrong. He is not wrong. Oh, man. So her boyfriend went crazy and sent the messages to HR's revenge. Carolina was in tears telling me about this. She said she had only taken those photos for her boyfriend, so she has no idea how they got leaked or how the messages even existed.
No.
Her boyfriend is furious because he's received those exact same photos, so he knows that they're not fake. I consoled Carolina, but she's in deep trouble as our workplace takes these things very seriously because we work with government contracts. So I'm sure everyone suspects that I'm the anonymous messenger. I was told that the matter would be investigated and that Mary and I would be working together on the project again. My manager said that there was nothing he could do and also mentioned that they might go through my emails and messages on my company phone as a part of an investigation into Carolina.
Go right ahead.
Mary's very happy about this whole situation. Keeps talking about how excited she is to revisit the restaurants and bars that we used to frequent during our trips.
She is evil reincarnate, bro.
No, bro. He better than me. I would have been in HR like, yo, listen. I done told you shorty unhinged, bro. I done told you shorty weird. You don't think that this shit just line up a little too smoothly?
I mean, it's the fact that this happened on Mary's week and they think it's him.
Yeah.
Like, he said he went through the week with her perfectly fine and they were great. So when it's Mary's week, she's cheating on her man.
I guess like I guess in everybody else's mind, because remember too, in the original post, Mary went around saying how like he was like leading her on type shit. So everyone thinks this man is out here being a playboy type shit. So like I could already see the office gossip being like, oh, they was fucking. Yeah, he did it again. They was fucking, but he wanted like Carolina to be like his main thing, and she was like, nah, this is like a one-time thing. So as revenge, he sent that shit to her boyfriend.
It's crazy.
You know how much effort it take to like.
No, this is crazy.
How you go back and forth with the messages, bro?
So this is why I don't leave my phone unattended. This is why I definitely don't leave my phone unlocked. Because a lot of people like they don't have passwords on their phone, which is crazy to me. But like, you please don't leave your phone around nobody, bro.
Let me see. Let me go.
Facts.
I'm suing and fighting because I already know who did it.
Right.
Run me my ones, bitch.
Right.
Because like, I'm assuming she took them photos on her personal phone.
Yes.
Right.
To then transfer it to the work phone or whatever the fuck. That's wild.
Because can't she track and see like, oh no, because I'm assuming they deleted that shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, there has to be a way that it comes back to Shawty. There has to be.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, I hope she don't get away with this scot-free because that's insane.
Mary also keeps referring to Carolina as the pervert. What were her nudes? Was Shawty hanging?
Made me choke.
The pervert?
All right.
Shawty was hanging upside down from the ceiling, and she said,
"It was probably because, like, I mean, you know, we all grown type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
she got her feet on the wall, taking a picture of the cooter cat.
You know what I mean? Especially if like, you know, she's traveling a lot. Like, you gotta keep the relationship.
Right.
Nah, I mean, look, shout out to him. The nudes must have went crazy.
Yo, bro, her poor boyfriend, bro, he the real victim.
I mean, he's also kind of a villain because he blocked her after receiving those messages. He didn't ask her no type of questions. He blocked her and forwarded the messages to HR. He immediately
Damn.
Like, yeah, forwarding to HR is where I'm like, damn, bro, you going a little too far, right? Because blocking her, I can understand. Because, like, I ain't gonna lie, right? I get some nudes. I'm like, oh, shit, this shit is lit. I'm happy. Dude, man, text me and said, hey, bro, she said to me the same shit. Nigga. You couldn't even, you know, have a set for him, have a set for me?
Nah. I'm lazy.
I'm getting the same shit he getting.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes,
I'm getting recycled dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
no, but what is wild though? Like, no, in all honesty, if that like my significant other, like, I would want to talk to them.
Yeah,
first
like
and
I'm not blocking
Why
them
am I
immediately.
Well, I don't know how long they
shit to her job. Like, come on.
Yeah, sending the shit to her job is max. I don't know how long they were dating, right? But like, I ain't gonna lie to you, son. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not thinking logically, okay? Like, like I'm telling you right now, if I'm in dude man situation, bro, I'm gonna hit up the homies, be like, yo, I need y'all to calm me down before I do something stupid. Like, bro, like, no, like, because there's cheating and then there's like diabolical cheating, right? So it's bad enough you cheating, but you sending me the same shit, bro. You're disrespectful.
Do guys
not
not
hiding it?
Do guys not reuse nudes?
Okay. If we in a relationship though, that's what, like, it's different from like we talking. You know what I mean? We on the apps. I don't give a fuck. We dating. It's bad enough you cheating, but you couldn't at least cheat with some dignity. You know, he getting in nudes in my favorite lingerie, in my favorite poses.
Wavy brother, I think you said too much information, bro. What do you mean we're sending videos saying your name? Videos?
It's personalized. Look, nowadays, shawties love them some videos.
No, I know.
Bro, listen, niggas too. The fuck?
I mean, yeah, you gotta earn the videos. I don't know.
We dating.
Like,
what you mean?
I mean, look, she's not cheating on her boyfriend though.
Right?
I know, but like in his brain, bro, in his brain.
Yeah, but I feel like that still warrants a conversation. Like, what the fuck is this?
First and foremost, like,
bro, I'm not thinking logically, bro.
Like, he said black. Pass. I don't know.
Yeah, the past is crazy. The past is crazy. I probably would have been like, hey, you know, who the fuck is getting my poses? I don't talk about some. I don't know who the fuck is getting my poses.
Like, cause
I want names. I want Instagram handles. I want social security numbers. I want addresses, nigga.
Not the socials.
Because it's also the fact that it was after they left. You know, like, here's my phone, bro. Here's my phone and here's my work phone. You could go all through the messages.
You already deleted them shits, bro.
You could go through the deleted folder.
You done erased that, bro. That also shows her tacos not hitting. Cause how you throwing away grade A premium yams? Yo, wavy. I'm still hunting down niggas that seen it before me. Now you right, bro. Cause actually, Dante right. Cause I'ma ask, who did you send them to first? Look me in my eye. Who got them first? And if you stutter, if you hesitate, I'm airing this bitch out.
But this is the last of the post. He said, this whole thing has been crazy. My wife, of course, believes that I didn't do anything inappropriate with Carolina and that I
Shout out to wife.
I mean, well, your wife already knows about Crazy Shuddy. So, like, I wasn't the anonymous messenger. However, her conspiracy theory is that it's not a conspiracy theory, that it's Mary. That is
who else but?
Yeah, who else would it be? Because Mary was the last one traveling with Carolina, and she could have been easily able to go through her phone and access those photos. It feels far-fetched. Are you dumb?
He gotta be, because there's no way he keep like defending Shorty for some weird reason.
Oh,
is he dumb? Like, what the? But
yo, that would be crazy. Dante said, "Imagine Carolina's actually cheating, though."
That's crazy.
That'd be like the fucking
just
turn
not
of the century.
She's like, yeah, I'm cheating, but not with my coworkers. What the fuck?
Right.
It's our neighbor and his father.
Oh, where's the SVU sound? Dun dun. Like, what's it feels far-fetched, but I'm not thrilled to be traveling with Mary again. I don't think I have any other recourse to get off this project except quitting my job, which isn't possible at this time. I know many of you work in HR, and I would appreciate advice on what I can do next. Bro, there's nothing you can do. Just let them go through your work emails and the work phone that they give you to show that you did not do any of this.
Hell, I'll give him my personal phone.
Right. Not OP might be smashing Shuddy. Nah, because he got mad, offended. He was very vocal about defending his wife when Shuddy called herself his work wife. So I'm assuming, at this point, Mary is just a troll. Like, she is Professor Umbridge type of, like, person to be around.
Nah, bro. Shorty is obsessed. Like, do you know how crazy it is to ruin somebody's relationship because they're just hanging out with your coworker who you got a crush on? Like, bro, like, you remember, I don't know, this was like a while ago. There was a guy, we read a story about a dude who, I want to say he had messaged his coworker's husband that she was secretly in love with him. And like, Shorty got kicked out. Like, her life got turned upside down, and he confessed, and Shorty was like, I hate you.
Yeah.
He was confused.
Yes. She quit her job. He still tracked her down and found what a new company that she's working at. And he was asking how he can apologize. Like, that was the point of the post, was saying how he ruined this poor woman's life by destroying her marriage, telling her that he did it, and then was like,
all over a crush. He didn't even love her. It was a crush.
I mean, he kept saying he loved her, but he had known her for like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think they had like one combo or some shit like that. Like they at least with Mary, they like kind of sort of hanging out.
Right.
You know what I mean? This dude, they had one convo. He was like, "Oh, she got to be mine."
Right. Well, it was that, and she regularly brought her cooking into work.
Oh yeah. Well, that's for everybody. That's not for you.
Yeah. Don't care. She's so nice and soft spoken, and the food she cooked is on 10. I could eat this shit for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna. But a lot of people like, bro, what the fuck you mean that it's far-fetched that it's Mary? It's totally Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
it's
either Mary or she's actually cheating on some crazy shit.
But yeah, no, all the comments are saying that it's definitely Mary. You need to block her ass.
So I'm surprised HR isn't like putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like since he was the last to know, I feel like people already told HR that it has to be him. You know?
Well, if I was him, what I would do is I would invest in one of them like hidden cameras type shit and just always have it on me every time I'm around Mary. She gonna slip up, and then like when she do, I'm gonna just show HR like, "Yo, y'all believe me now?"
Right, because that whole conversation where it's like, "Nah, you're misunderstanding me. I only say that I'm your work wife because we know each other so intimately." He's like, "Ugh. No, we do not." She's like, "Yes, we do." Like, she's like, "I can tell you all of my life secrets."
Oh, I forgot about that part. She did say that she felt like he was a person she could tell her life secrets to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Shorty drank the whole pitcher of Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. No one
that he didn't even make.
Right. He's like, he didn't had no part in that Kool-Aid. She made that Kool-Aid herself.
Yup. And it was like, must have more.
Aside from, okay, I'm not gonna hold you. The comments are mostly like, also being like, you can't also be an idiot, right? They're like, you know that it's Mary. Because a lot of them are also saying the same thing, and they're like, there's no way that your HR is this dumb.
Yeah.
Well, in their defense, right? Because I'm assuming Mary went to HR first, correct?
No. So this got brought to their attention because of the boyfriend going to like.
No.
No, he went to HR first.
Okay. So like the little that I know about HR, especially when it comes to shit like that, unless they have proof or both parties are saying like, oh yeah, this happened, they can't really do much off of the words of one person, right? Because in their defense, if I just make up some crazy ass story about you and shed some tears without any proof and get your ass fired, that's not fair. And this also leaves the company liable because the person could sue for wrongful termination, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say he just needs to get some proof.
I mean, yeah, but he also said that for the work husband thing, multiple people had reported that.
Probably because, like, if I remember correctly, she had talked to people in the office and was saying like he was being an asshole.
Right.
So I guess like because it's a small team, right? They probably know he's married. They're like, it's inappropriate for a married man to behave this way with a.
I don't know. Everything he did, I felt like was reasonable. Like, stop, like the hugging me and calling me the work sister.
Well, if depending on what she said to everybody else, they might be interpreted as like he's trying to play stupid in public, but in private. Because remember, she's saying they go on these dates. He walking around in his underwear type shit.
Right.
Like if someone is telling you that this is happening, you're gonna be like, well, if he's acting that way, he's fucked up. Because no reasonable person is gonna be like, they got to be lying about this because it's just too far fetched. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I kind of took it as they reported like the work husband thing because it said they just talked about like the party. So I don't know if she like spun it around because I'm not gonna hold you. I would be like, you're the one that called him a work husband first, sis. You got friend zoned. Mm-hmm. So if you're going on dates, I don't know why he would friend zone you. Because if you're married, that's not none of my business. But I don't know. Most of it is just being like, there is a lot of idiots in this story. Work zoned? No, honestly, though. Somebody's like, well, this took a terrifying turn. It's been terrifying since the beginning.
When Shorty said, I know you more intimately than your wife, bro, if someone said that to me, my heart is dropping to my ankles. Because what do you mean by that?
Somebody's like, if you could rub two brain cells together, you could rub them together long enough to figure out that Mary sent those messages. I mean, come on, man. Those messages got sent to the boyfriend while Carolina was traveling with Mary. But somehow it's like the poster that was the one that did it, even though he was already back in the office.
Not to mention, she been damn near skipping through the office.
Right.
So excited.
Yeah, she is happier than a pig in shit. She is like, she is ecstatic.
Your ass is from Florida. My God, that was such a southern fucking... My word.
And I meant when I said happier than a pig in shit. Cause she is ecstatic. She's over here like, I can't wait to go back to this restaurant and go to this bar. And it's like, oh, you remember how good the food is over here? That was some country shit.
It sure was, bro. Cause niggas from the country love that phrase, bro.
Oh man. But you know, like she's planning out their trip. She's talking about all the stuff they're gonna do, like off of work, and then she's like, "Ugh, I can't wait until they get rid of the pervert." Now I know your nudes must be dry as fuck. Cause what? There's no way that her nudes were crazy. You know, I feel like it was a mirror bathroom photo.
Damn, so she a stalker and she like dry as fuck in the sheets? Pick a struggle.
I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody did comment saying, "Work sister, you have a work stalker."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the no wop. I'm screaming. But yeah, that was our post. Who knows? Because it's been like 2 weeks since this. I guarantee you that Carolina got fired.
Which is so sad. I'm like, Shorty didn't do nothing to nobody.
She just showed up. She just happened to be a young woman.
Just showed up. But here's the thing though, right? Why is she getting fired because her boyfriend leaked her nudes?
Because she did it on the job. It's also the fact.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It's also the fact that they were told that they were fucking on the job.
Okay, but hold on, right? She sent them nudes, I'm assuming not on company time, right? In her hotel room.
Yes.
One, right? They can't be like, oh, you can't do anything in the hotel room we paid for it. Bitch, shut up. Two, like, it's the word of some random anonymous person.
Right.
Yeah.
For all we know, someone hacked her phone and it's some random teenager from Russia who's just fucking with her life. You know what I mean? We know it's Mary, but I'm just saying. Like, you would say it would be kind of nuts to fire her off of like, because it would be different if, like, the anonymous tip, like, the person came in and said this to them, but was like, oh, I would like to stay anonymous, right? But you're getting information from a heated boyfriend.
Right. I mean, if anything, I wonder if they would just like not train her as an auditor anymore and keep her in the office with the rest of the department.
That would make more sense than just straight up firing her.
Yeah. But even then, like, Mary would have gotten what she wanted, because even if like Carolina doesn't get fired and she's just benched, that means Mary is still traveling.
No, I get that. Don't get me wrong, right? But at least she's not out of a job.
Right. I don't know. This is evil ass shit, because you really ruined a poor girl's life because what? You are hoping and praying for some dick? Somebody said, send me thoughts and prayers because I got work zoned. Girl, I need you to buy a cat. Just do
or
something.
a dildo. One of them.
Do something. Because you're obviously...
Go get one of them lifestyle dolls. You know what it's called?
Real life dolls?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, first of all, those things are... Some people like living in the Delulu. Oh, we've learned. We've learned reading these stories on this podcast.
Now, my favorite Delulu story is Shorty's mother-in-law who destroyed her wedding dress.
I'm not going to hold you. I've been waiting for another story like that. It's been a long time since we've done like a crazy mother-in-law story. She can get that strap from that. Look, what's she doing with it?
Oh.
Like Tina, I mean this. Every week before the podcast, just check it. Just check it.
I will check it.
Trust me, I'll remind you, because what is she doing with it?
She's like, I'm not a lesbian and I'm not pegging my boyfriend. Then who is it for? What do you need it?
So are you getting fucked?
Is it for when his shit dies and you want to finish? Like, what do you...
I kid you not. I kid you not. If a girl pulled out a strap and said, yo, put this on, I'm not done, I'm liable to burst out in tears. Because what are you talking about? No.
Look, I need something. Okay.
Here's our ad from our sponsors, Blue Chews. Oh my God, bro. That's diabolical. Could you imagine?
I mean,
my word.
If she's not using it on other bitches and bitches aren't using it on her and she's not using it on her mans, who is she using it? Like, who's using it? Listen, you either
it
put
must
it
be
on,
the ghost in her goddamn room.
Or she getting the dick in from some other, not the ghost in her room. Some like scary movie type bullshit. We fucking the ghost.
Bro. Yo, I'm sorry. That is so funny.
That's the only other reason that I can think in my bread.
Put this bitch on now. Bro, that would have been my 13th reason. Because, excuse me?
Wavy.
I'm slapping that shit on and putting it on vibrator level 9,000.
The way that we collectively just went. The shock was on everybody's face.
I don't want to go on that date no more, Wavy.
Oh, man. But yeah, I already have a crazy story saved for next week.
Yo.
So I think that's nuts because I usually have trouble like finding the crazy story for us to react to. Nah. Now I can't find a unhinged battle to save my life.
Bro, these past couple of weeks, it's been
rough. Yeah.
That's when y'all need to start sending us shit, bro, so we can start reading about y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We won't even do the unhinged battle. We'll just be the listener letter portion.
Oh, we gonna pick whose listener's letter is crazier.
That would
just
be
that
nuts.
simple.
That would be great, actually. Unhinged listener letter battle would be nuts.
Send me your baby mama drama. I got you, fellas.
Not that y'all can't handle what I would send. Wavy,
try us.
I'm scared.
Hey, no. This is Mr. Level 9000. Don't say that, Tina. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because if he says some freak nasty shit, you finna read it.
I mean,
try us.
Wavy would say some freak nasty shit. As someone,
I can send 3 different stories.
Bro, wait, please send them. I'm asking. Okay, they're scared. Send them. Send them, bitches.
Somebody that's regularly in VC with Wavy, it is going to be some freak nasty shit.
I don't care.
You know what's so funny? Out of the 3 of us, I would not think Tina would be the one to be like, hey, fuck what the rest of them said. Send that shit now.
Bro, I want to hear stories from our listeners, bro. I don't care what it is.
That's true.
Try.
Our first one was nuts.
That's true.
Our first one was
That reminds me, is JW still in the chat? He hasn't talked in a minute. JW, I know you said you have more stories. Send them in.
Right.
Because JW be dropping wild ass stories in my Twitch chat. He aired out his cousin's shit. He aired his cousin the fuck out. And he's like, it's fine. My cousin don't be on Twitch or anything. He's like a decade older than me. And I'm like, bro, because he shared a story about his cousin fucking one of those singing bass.
But was the bass thick though? That's the real question.
It is a singing bass.
Yeah, but if it's thick, I might understand. You know what I mean?
I don't think them bass has ever been thick.
They are a fish. They just look like a bass.
That nigga saw that damn fillet of fish commercial, was like,
passed out smashing yams.
I mean, actually, KJ has. He shared that story.
Y'all
on the pod.
not ready? Send them.
Wait, hold on. I passed out?
No.
I don't think KJ passed out.
No, Shotty passed out.
Oh, I'm about to say, I never passed out.
All right.
I done made some people pass out, but I ain't never passed out.
I mean, Wavy.
Bro, see? All the more reason to send them. Was the yams yamming?
It was summertime and Shotty had...
Never mind. The
Bro.
yams could have been yamming, but bitch.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. In high school, son, this is gonna be embarrassing for me.
50 minutes deep. Damn.
I don't know if I would have lasted 50 minutes.
No
AC, bro.
That nigga was standing in a puddle of his own sweat. Heart literally beat out his chest. That nigga's breath sounds like fucking whistles. Okay? Look at the bitch like, hey. I done got a cramp. I am seeing colors and smelling sounds. I'm about to, and the nigga just passed out. It's all right, bro.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, sometimes you got that dog in you, and then you're just like, all right, the dog done turned into a puppy. I need you to wrap this bitch up.
The worst part. I need to know what the worst part is.
Just send us the stories. Just send us the stories.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
I was about to say.
Now we're intrigued.
I was about to say. Actually, we got to do the outro anyway.
Might as well.
But for those of you listening, please send us listener letters so we could do unhinged listener letters.
The more unhinged, the better.
But
yeah,
you could also send it to our email. If you have us anywhere on socials, you could DM any of us.
Yes.
And we will
our email.
We will always keep it anonymous unless you want us to know that it's you. Then type shit. But otherwise, yeah, we will keep it anonymous. Save the email, period.
What are you about to be like? Every week, bro. It's about that time. It's about that time. We finna be his diary for real. Dear diary, I mean podcast. Today, I fucked 3 little persons. It was great.
Honestly, I could.
Do it. You know what? This is because, you know what, Wavy, I'm going to air your shit out. We were watching MILF Manor. There is one black queen on MILF Manor, thicker than a Snicker. Thicker than a Snicker. She was nuts. I'm not going to hold you. She was beyond toxic. That bitch was toxic as hell because anybody looked at her man, she actually tried to fight them. Okay? That bitch was toxic. Fine as fuck, though. She was not a day over 35. And she's like, I'm 55 years old. And it's like, sis, we could be 55 together. I don't care. Like, fine as fuck. And they did, like, little, like, games, I guess, to like go on dates with your like, you know, person if you won the game. So one of the games was who can eat the watermelon out of the MILF's crotch faster, like the fastest. Whoever eats the fastest wins the date.
Okay.
They were doing
watermelon in the crotch.
They were holding together with their legs. Okay, so that was going on, and it came up for her, and her name was Crystal. Wavy said, and I quote, "I would eat so far, I'd rip out her IUD."
Hold on, where the shit at? Where the shit at?
It was the other woman. Who was it? The other black shawty, Shauna?
Why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that?
Was it? Yeah, okay, it was Shauna. I'm not gonna hold you. Shauna was 25 years old. I don't know how she had a 20-year-old son. She was 25. That bitch was fine as fuck.
Wait, stop. My math is not the greatest, right? But 25 minus 20.
She was 50 years old.
Okay.
She didn't look a day over 25.
Oh, well, you know.
Nah, JW, come back. JW.
But yeah, y'all. So that's the show. Like Soju said, please send us your listener letters. We have our email. It is unhingedunfiltered@gmail. Follow us on TikTok at Unhinged Unfiltered Podcast. We're also on Twitter. We're unpod, you know, at Twitter. And if you ever miss an episode, because we do stream this live on Twitch, you can listen to us on either Spotify or YouTube. And yeah, we love y'all. And remember to do your Giggles. Have a great night, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, man.
Oh, the Spotify command in.